Trish Jenkins here, reviewing a book called The Last Detail by Lisa Lickel. And if you're anything like me, you love a good romance. I do. But this is not just a romance. This actually goes beyond the romance into the marriage. And so it's not so much living happily ever after, but when you've got stars in your eyes and you think things are going to be great and you're going to serve God together, it doesn't always work out that way. So it was an interesting book on how the characters were able to resolve those issues, and there were a lot of lessons in there, and especially one about being busy. I think it will resonate especially with those in ministry, and it's a reminder to keep the priority. The last detail is often the one that is the person we love the most, because we're busy serving everybody else. So as a romance, it was a great lead up. The wedding was quite a while off, where they met and developed their romance. Their Merritt is a missionary who's come. He was injured in a foreign country, and he's come back to heal and to see what he can do when he is not going back to that country. And he meets Amalia, and so who's a small town girl who everybody thought she would marry this other fellow, and turns out so she gets swept off her feet more or less, and so they have this romance. But it's the subplots and the characters that you can actually relate to in a Christian world, in ministry too, that will have you thinking. So it's more than a romance. It's actually got some important messages about being so busy and trying to control everything instead of trusting God and giving the due where it's needed in the relationships that we have. So The Last Detail by Lisa Lickel, well worth a read. Highly recommended.